Hello, welcome back to the Surrendered Life, the Purpose Driven Life, Day 4. Made to last forever. Wow. God has planted eternity in the human heart. Ecclesiastes 3:11. Did you know your relationship to God on earth will determine your relationship to Him in eternity? When you fully comprehend that there is more to life than just here and now, and you realize that life is just preparation for eternity, you will begin to live differently. You will start living in light of eternity. And that will color how you handle every relationship, task, and circumstance. Suddenly, many activities, goals, and even problems that seemed so important will appear trivial, petty, and unworthy of your attention. The closer you live to God, the smaller everything else appears. When you live in light of eternity, your values change. The closer you get to God, the more in tune you are to His will. Things just change. Your want tos change. The places you want to go, the things you want to do, the people you want to be with, it all changes. You use your time and money more wisely. You place a higher premium on relationships and character instead of fame or wealth or even achievements or fun. Your priorities are recorded. Keeping up with the trends, fashions, and popular values just doesn't matter as much anymore. Paul said it like this in Philippians 3:7. I once thought all these things were so very important, but now I consider them worthless because of what Christ has done. Did you hear that? Worthless. They do not matter when we're looking at things in light of eternity. God has a purpose for your life on earth, but it doesn't end here. His plan involves far more than the few decades you will spend on this planet. It's more than the opportunity of a lifetime. God offers you an opportunity beyond your lifetime. The Bible says in Psalm 33:11, God's plans endure forever. His purposes last eternally. The only time most people think about eternity is at funerals. Have you really just think about that? And then it's shallow, sentimental thinking based on ignorance. You may feel it's morbid to think about death, but actually it's unhealthy to live in denial of death and not consider what is inevitable. Only a fool would go through life unprepared for what we all know will eventually happen. You need to think more about eternity and not less. So that's think more about eternity and not less. But I personally believe the devil keeps us from thinking about eternity because he wants us distracted. But eternity is important, and that must be our life perspective. Years ago, a popular slogan encouraged people to live each day as the first day of the rest of your life. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but to live each day as the first day of the rest of your life. But actually, it would be wiser to live each day as if it were the last day of your life. When I hear that, I think, man, what would I do differently? What would I say more, do more? Who would I hang out more with? Matthew Henry said, it ought to be the business of every day to prepare for our final day. So now, the point to ponder is, there is more to life than just here and now. The verse to remember, 1 John 2:17. This world is fading away along with everything it craves. But if you do the will of God, you will live forever. Question to consider. Since I was made to last forever, what is the one thing I should stop doing and the one thing I should start doing today? I really want you to think about that. Challenge yourself. All right, this is Kimberly signing out with a surrendered life. Bye.